afternoon, good afternoon. So I'm back with another good topic. And I'm back with some heat and some banger for you. That's right. That's right. You know I gotta give it up to you. You know I gotta speak the truth to you. You know, wherever I'm inspired to talk and to be blessed by the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing, with giving you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, coming from a spiritual sense, a spiritual source, right? I'm gonna do so. I am the interpreter. Meaning that I'm only here to receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and to drop it off. So that you can use your intelligence and your intellect to understand what you have to do upon your life. Basically, I'm not really here to debate. I shouldn't have to debate. It's either you believe or disbelieve. Anything in between, right? You can basically find the answer out by actually watching my videos, right? And then if you don't understand, then I will help you find some of the solutions that may be a little fog in your mind, a little delusional in your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Like a little blockage there that you may not understand. So I definitely would like to send my love and everything to you, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. This is an actual fact. So this is part one, right? This is to those that seeking fame, fortune, and riches, right? And that's seeking status in life. And this can go for any and everything that a person that is embarking on that may not know and understand, that they may sacrifice their integrity, their loyalty, their honesty, right? Of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, and is setting the ruler and his entourage, right? And his entourage may be what? Instructors, right? And assistants that is a part of his team. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to understand that the ruler could be a person that is holding on the goods of the people. They holding on the goods of the people, meaning to get the people to the next life in existence, right? And the benefits that the Creator sent down upon mankind, this ruler is holding, right? His objective is to do what? It's to conquer and destroy everybody that he feel that is beneath him, right? So his objective is to get certain people on his team. This is an actually true fact, right? So we're gonna talk about this from a hadith perspective, what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about these people, about these individuals that seek out these rulers, that seek out people that have fame, fortune, and riches, like shares, subscribe, like, and action, that they are holding on these benefits, which is the benefit of mankind, but they are holding on this, being that the Alpha Omega sent this down to us, but they got to hold on to it, but that you can't get to it. And meaning the bag, or the food, or the water, they holding on to it. So what you do, you seek out and try to pull up next to what? Next to their castle, next to their home, next to their business. You understand what I'm saying? You have to watch out, because your integrity and your loyalty and your respect is online. And ultimately, the respect of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing, to worship the Creator, knowing that your parents and people that you love raise you to do the right thing, but this stuff clouds you because what? You are going through a tough time. You are going through difficulty and you can't figure it out. So you go to the ruler and those that have what? That have the benefit in the chokehold from the people, in the chokehold, so they can have the people to come around them to worship them. So that you trying to seek a bag and try to become fortune. So what does righteousness says about that? What does the prophet say about that? And modernize today, right today. We talking about today being modernized. We have rulers in all different types of region, meaning mind, body, and soul. We have them on the TV. We have them in the music industry. We have them in the movie industry. We have them in the car industry. We have them in the, which is bad, in the drug industry. We have them in the clothes industry. We have them in the world. Period, point blank, these rulers. What does the prophet says about this? We're going to speed it up and modernize it to the day so you can detect these individuals so you don't do what? So that you don't sell your integrity and sell your honor and sell your loyalty to the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, the Almighty, for a miserable price of this world, of the here and now, for the next world, which is what? Which is everlasting for you and I. That's right. That's right. So what does the messages said about these individuals, all about you, the one that's embarking on this path, looking for the ruler, looking for the one that got the bag, looking for the one that got everything that the world has to offer for a human being, which is only what? A beginning and end, a beginning and end, a beginning and end, and you want a piece of it. You want a piece of it, so you're going to do what? You're going to give up your integrity, your loyalty, your honesty, and your respect towards the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. And what's going to happen to you, you are going to do what? You are going to become distorted inside your mind, body, and soul. And you're going to be what? Stripped of your honor. Stripped of your honor. You see, in my thumbnails, you see that your armor was stripped, and your armor is the Alpha Omega, the Almighty. That's your armor. That's your protection. When you seek out these fake rulers and fake individuals that's holding the benefit that's supposed to be for mankind, and you do everything to get these riches, your armor is stripped, meaning that you pull yourself away from the Alpha Omega because you want to seek fame, fortune, and riches. Life is described, lights, cameras, and action. This is an actual fact. And let's see what the prophet said about this. We're going to break this down. Definitely going to break this down. Let's check this out. Come on, let's go. I'm going to read it in Arabic. Right? I'm going to read it in Arabic. Let's read it in Arabic. And then we're going to read it in English. It was allegedly that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Inya ku wa ab wa ba su ta ni wa ha wa si ya ha fa inna wa bakum min awa bi su ta ni wa hawa si ha adukum minallahi azza wa jalla wa min dawasu ta na Allahi anza wa jalla abhabalahu abhu wa ra'a wa ja'alahu hayran." He said, be aware of going near the ruler's gate and his entourage and his assistants, right? Be aware of these individuals. Be aware of going to the ruler, for rarely the nearest of you to go to the gates, right? And the entourage of the ruler is the further you go away from the Lord, the creator, right? The Almighty, the Exalter, from whoever chooses the ruler over the Creator, the Almighty, the Exalter. The Creator will strip his piety and render him bewildered. Bewildered is a person that's confused. You will become more confused. You will become more confused. You will become more confused because you have stripped yourself away from the armor of the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything existing. Your piety, right, will be stripped, and you will be what? Considered to be what? Rendered with what? Confusion with inside of your mind. This is an actually true fact. So this is why it's really, really important to do what? To stand on business, to stand on loyalty, to stand on respect, and not backdoor the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything existing. Because it's going to come a time where this enemy, sick, barbaric, devil, demon mindset is going to hold the benefits that the Creator sent down upon mankind, so you can come and worship him and do his bidding for the likes of what? For the likes of what? For the next world, for this beginning right here and end, which is going to be what? Which is going to be your heaven, which is going to be everything that you're looking for. So the closer that you get to his entourage, to his assistants, you going out your way, you going far, wide, and near to search for him, because this individual's got the bag. And the further you, and the closer that you get to him, the more further that you go back from your piety and from your loyalty and from your respect of the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything is in existence. Everything will be stripped from you. Everything that you have worked hard for in life, meaning your house, your car, everything that you have received from the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence, your armor, which is the Alpha Omega, will be stripped from you, will be stripped from you, will be stripped from you, and you will be in the state of what? Unconsciousness. You will not be conscious, meaning that you will be on a path of dumb, deaf, and blind. It is called bewildered. Bewildered. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Bewildered. And it is serious that you don't do what? That you don't put yourself in this state. That you do not put yourself in this state. Because it's going to do what? It's only going to ruin you in this life and in the next. Because the more fame and fortune that you get, the more your mind become complicated and confused on what you're supposed to do, and your judgment will be based on this ruler, and this ruler may be what? It may be a person that's sitting behind this computer. It may be a person that's on these major platforms, that you're doing everything for views, for likes and shares and comments and everything else. Your numbers are going down, so what you're going to do is sacrifice your life so your numbers can go up for fame, fortune, and riches. And you only doing it for this existence in this world, which has a beginning and end, a beginning and end. And that's why the Creator says what? Be aware going near the ruler's gate. The gate what? The gate is, it could be fame and fortune that this individual have. Gold, diamonds, bricks of money. You understand what I'm saying? Be afraid of this. Do not go near it. And do not go near what? His army, his entourage. Right? For rarely the nearest of you to the gates of this entourage of the ruler is the farthest away from the Lord, the Almighty Exalter, that you go. This is an actual true fact, and this is a heads up for all of us on these major platforms that's doing things for shares and likes and subscribes, likes, cameras, and actions, fame, fortune, and riches. This is really, really important that we do not do what? That we do not do what? Come on. That we do not sell our integrity and our honor for a measly price of gold and silver, which only benefits you, right, for this life, the beginning and end, the beginning and end, the beginning and end. You are part of the beginning and end, your physical. You want to tap into what? Your armor. And your armor is the Alpha Omega, the creator in everyday existence. So you won't become confused and be wild. And be wild. That's what it's called, be wild. You can look the word up. It's very serious, man. This serious. And these certain things need to be what? Be shared in light amongst us. You know what it is, but it's just modified. This is from the spiritual realm. And I know everybody know. They selling their soul and with everything else. But this is spiritual. You cannot sell something that don't belong to you. It don't belong to you. It belongs to the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. The actual true fact. You got to stand on loyalty, respect, and honor, and worshiping the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. And trust you me, he will triple your back. He will triple your back. He will triple your back in this life and in the next. While these individuals sit back, keep procreating topics, keep procreating topics, and leading people down a dark path, all you doing is maintaining. All you doing is just maintaining. That's all you doing because you put the work in physically, mentally, spiritually by leading yourself and others out of darkness of what? Of this sick, barbaric, devil, demon path which is laid out for our destruction in the end. This is the actual true fact. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's right. I really appreciate that you tune into this, that you like and share. Because we need this dope content and dope videos. This is gearing towards something different. Be aware of going near to the ruler's gate and his entourage, meaning those that he sit with, his counsel, because they setting up ways to backdoor somebody, to murder, death, kill somebody, to take over somebody, fame, fortune, and riches, or to do what? Or have somebody crash out so they can get money off them individuals crashing out, whether it be in drugs, jail, or murder, death, kill. For rarely the nearest of you to the gates of his entourage and of himself is the furthest you go. And you will become dumb, deaf, and blind and confused. And you don't want that. The actual true fact. This is why I stand on business and loyalty. That's why I always work. I always work. I always work. I always work. I always work for mine. When one job was taken from me, was trying to play me, I would go to the next. I will always have two jobs. I was getting to it. Always got to it. Always was getting to it. That's right. And that's the motion and movement that you have. You don't have to sell yourself for a measly price. Because if you do that, you got to keep procreating for them. You got to keep procreate. Over here, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Once you do what you have to do, he's going to bless you in this life and the next. And it's going to be eternal blessings in this life and the next. And when people going through pain and suffering, and when this entity backdoor them, they're going to be looking at you like, dad, yo, he's still on top. He's still running and movement. He still have motion and movement. They're not going to understand because you still on business. You still on loyalty. And you still on respect and the worship of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. This is all big facts. Please like, share, subscribe to one of the dopest channels out on YouTube. This is all big facts. That's right. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on in here. Not just physically, but mentally and spiritually, murder, death, kill. That's right. Live the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. It cloak itself with your lower desire of fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe, lights, cameras, and action. Not going to tell you that's going to backdoor you, stab you in your back and everything else, and potentially strip everything from you and debase you so you can crawl back and begging to this force entity. But over here, The Creator said, come over here, put the work in, I will triple your bag. That's right. That's right. I know it all too well. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Don't forget the notification bell. Hit it. 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 So you can know I'm dropping bangers and hits and heat for you. Yes. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace.